on economic development. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Commissioners. It's with great pride and that I come to y'all today to give you just a brief update on the Interroll project. We started working with Interroll back in February of 2012. So when this building officially opens, which will probably be later this month, early next month, it'll almost be 2 years from the time we started working on it. And what you can see is nothing, in my opinion, short of amazing for what we've been able to accomplish, not only by winning this project, but by what's going on in what was a former spray field site there on Bill Carruth Parkway. I'm just going to kind of run through, if I could, real quick, some of the slides and give you, actually I'm going to do this. I'm going to let the slides speak for themselves, and we'll run through it, and I'll give you some information here on the project itself. The Interroll facility will be a 92,300 square foot manufacturing showroom facility in our new Class A Paulding Commerce Park. The operation will be manufacturing conveyor systems, and what this project was designed to do was to bring in customers from all over North America so they can actually see the conveyors being manufactured and then watch them in the showroom area in a real working environment. This is something the company has not had the ability to do, and the Atlanta market was a target for them in terms of having a major presence and operation here. Paulding County competed for this project against Fulton, Douglas, Cobb, Carroll, and Gwinnett counties in the state of Georgia. We also competed against Louisville, Kentucky, and Toronto, Canada to win this project. And I will tell you that the Interroll folks are ecstatic about how this project turned out. We owe a lot of thanks to the Industrial Building Authority, which built the road and helped develop the land out there for this project. If it wasn't for the partnership of Interroll and the IBA and Pantone Development, as well as Paulding County Economic Development, this project would not be opening next month. I want to point out one of the other, there were two really important criteria for this location. One was access for customers and suppliers. So from a customer and supplier and distribution standpoint, the fact that we have some road improvement projects like the East Hiram Parkway and the 278, which is already at 4 and 6 lanes, getting to I-20 and getting to I-75, the ability to do that easily was very, very important for the Interroll folks. The second criteria was being able to get their customers into this facility. And there were two things that they looked at. First are the customers from North America that fly commercially. So the presence of Hartsfield-Jackson was an important consideration to be able to bring in folks. They have those direct flights from all over North America. That was an important factor. Also, the international ability to bring in their team from Switzerland was also key. But the other factor, which we're seeing a lot of lately, Interroll, Ronke, and two projects that we're working on actively, one a food processing company called Project Cool, that's the code name for it, and another, which is Project 89, have cited our airport, which is now Silver Comet Field, as an important asset in terms of bringing over those customers that are corporate clients that have their own planes and the ability to get them in here at a location that's close to that airport. This site is only 10 minutes from the airport. I can tell you that Project Cool, the owner, or not the owner, but the CEO of that company has his own plane. He's not a pilot, but he has a corporate jet. And as we met with the 5 executives from the company about 3 weeks ago on the Paulding Commerce Park site, they said the importance of having an airport in which they can get their folks into that are flying their own planes or have corporate service. That's going to be important because he's going to go from one facility to the next around the country on that plane. And then on Project 89, the owner is actually a pilot. And as we've been working on a contract to develop, to get them to locate at one site here in the county, which is now Paulding Commerce Park, he's also been talking with the IBA about a hangar lease at the airport for his plane that he will be bringing in. So you can't minimize the importance of access for any of these projects, and we're seeing a growing importance based on the ability to have highway access, but also air service access. So what we're doing at the airport is going to be, I think, strategically important as we move down the road with a number of our projects. So I will take any questions you have about this project. One thing I will mention, too, is they have already started hiring for the management positions, and they've hired local Paulding County residents for some of those top management positions. Next month, or I'm sorry, not next month, but the next 2 weeks, they will start the process of beginning the filling of the production positions at the facility. And so I have information here that I can give to anyone here at the meeting that is interested in any of those production jobs, of who to contact and how to apply for those jobs. But the goal is to hire as many Paulding County residents as possible, and they have been just completely inundated since the building started coming to fruition out there, and they've actually had a presence there with people coming by and dropping off resumes, and those are Paulding County residents. So we're seeing a return to our folks.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you all.